Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to the Man United series. And up in today's episode, we have games away to Chelsea and at home to Newcastle. So up first is Chelsea away from home. We're looking much better in the season, has to be said. Obviously, still having a very poor season by Chelsea standards, down in 7th in the league. But at one point under Graham Potter, they were in the relegation zone. So they're doing much better, it has to be said. So it's definitely a very tricky game here. As for us in the league so far, we are sitting third in the league now, 7 points clear of Tottenham in fifth place, and with a game in hand as well. So top four is looking very, very good for us. But of course, we've got a very tricky game here first of all. Chelsea away. We haven't won in the last 5 away league matches. And also Newcastle at home as well, which hopefully we should win. I do say we haven't won in the last 5 away league matches, but we are actually unbeaten since the World Cup. So things are going relatively well. But unfortunately for us, we keep drawing away from home, which is a little bit of a problem. If we do draw in the first game, though, away to Chelsea, I will definitely take that. Anyway, first things first, of course, it is the 4th of March now. So the January transfer window has been and gone. And we did sign another player. Get to him now. Also, we've sold a couple of players as well. Let's get to them as well. First of all. So, of course, in the last episode there, the January transfer window was ongoing at the time, and we sold players such as Heaton, Garnacho's gone on loan, Pulisic went to Newcastle, of course, Wan-Bissaka's gone back to Crystal Palace on loan, and since then we've sold some more players. Obviously, Twan did join Palmeiras for $7.5 million. Sam Mayfer went to Middlesbrough for $275k in total. Just a youngster here. Diogo Dalot, I managed to sell him in the end, $30 million to PSG, so that was very nice. They weren't even interested in him. It literally felt like a second. I offered him out to clubs for $30 million within 1 second. PSG, $30 million, thank you very much. And he was gone within the space of, about 1 minute in real time. So it was a very, very quick sale, it has to be said. But Dalot to PSG, $30 million, very, very happy with that. Also, Mengi has gone loan to Dusseldorf for the season. Radek Vitek has gone to Victoria Zizkov for $155k. And then a couple of youngsters there. Logan Pye has gone to Watford on loan for the season. Also, Zidane Iqbal has gone to Southampton on loan for the season as well. It's also got a mandatory future fee of $3.5 million in his loan deal there as well, which is very nice because he's not a very good player. So that is brilliant. So that is the sale so far. In terms of incomings, though, only 2 incomings in the window, but definitely strengthened the defence. Of course, Lacroix joined us in the end from Wolfsburg for $34.5 million. Beat the likes of Bayern Munich, PSG and Newcastle to his signature, so that was brilliant. And also I brought in Pedro Porro, of course, formerly of Man City. Don't think he ever played a game for Man City, though. Signed him for $39 million from Sporting Lisbon. That was his minimum fee release clause as well, so that was brilliant. Neither of them have been amazing so far, but they've also been decent. It took them both a little bit of a few games to get into the swing of things, some poor ratings, but since then they've played quite well. Pedro Porro, of course, is a very, very attacking right back. He's brilliant going forward. Defensively, he's a little bit weak, but not too weak. Well, he's weak. He's a weak defender, but going forward, he's incredible. 17 crossing, 17 flair, 16 off the ball. He's just very, very good going forward. So hopefully we can take advantage of that going forward. He's on 160k a week, which of course is very, very expensive, but I feel like he's going to be a great right back for us for many years to come, to be honest. So I'm very happy I've got him for $39 million. Of course, I've had to switch things around a little bit to try and supplement Pedro Porro in the team because he's so attacking, but yeah, I'm very happy to get him in. As I said, he hasn't been amazing so far. He's played 6 games in all competitions with a 6.93, 2 assists already though. So yeah, it's good. And also considering the fact he had I think he had 6.4 in both of his first 2 games. 6.78 over 5 games in the league. Doesn't look as bad now. He's just starting to get into the swing of things. Of course, he played for Man City before, and he never made an appearance for them, of course. They signed him for $5.5 million. He's been on loan to Sporting Lisbon for a couple of seasons. They signed him permanently. And now he's back into Manchester, but this time in the red side of Manchester. So yeah, only 2 signings in January, but two players that have made our defence better for sure. Lacroix is a regular starter for us, and same with Pedro Porro as well. So I'm happy with the business there, and also $73.5 million spent on those $2 million fee release clauses there. So yeah, I'm very happy with the business we've done. I did try and sign, what's his name? I think his name was Sutalo from Dinamo Zagreb for $30 million. He had agreed to join us, but unfortunately I was unable to sell Lindelof or Maguire to bring in Sutalo, but I might try and sign him in the summer. We shall see about that. So yeah, unfortunately couldn't sell Lindelof or Maguire. I tried to sell both of them, but unfortunately no one's interested in them. 170k a week for Lindelof. No one's really willing to pay that sort of wage for Lindelof. As you can imagine, he's nowhere near 170k a week player, which is just ridiculous. So some teams wanted him on loan, but they also didn't want to pay his wages, which of no benefit to me whatsoever. So I'll try and sell him again in the summer. I'm definitely not offering the new contract. So if he doesn't get sold in the summer, he'll leave end of end of his contract, end of next season for a free transfer, which of course is not great, but he shouldn't be at the team, so should be at the club, sorry. So hopefully we can sell him at some point. And also Harry Maguire as well, tried to sell him. He's on 200k a week, of course. Again, absolutely ridiculous. So hoping to sell him next season as well. We shall see. Might be a bit more hard to sell him because obviously 200k a week is just outrageous. But Lindelof, hopefully I can sell him in the summer. Anyway, in terms of the recent results, it's been going really well actually. Well, I say really well. It's been going really well at home. Away from home, it's been a different story. But saying that, I shouldn't complain too much because where he was just one episode ago, it's gone a lot better. It's gone a lot better. No loss since losing at home to Aston Villa 2-1 in the Carabao Cup. So things are going really well. It'd be nice if we could do a bit better away from home. But all in all, got to be happy with how it's going. So we've scored a lot of goals since the last episode. Most of them have come at home as well. We beat Bournemouth 6-0 in the next game after the episode. Marcus Rashford with a brace in this game. Fernandes, Alanga with a brace, and Anthony with a goal as well. After that, we played Everton away from home, drew 1-1, which was disappointing. Went 1-0 up for Rafael Varane, and they scored just 6 minutes later to make it 1-1 for Onana. And I think it's safe to say that we were quite lucky to get a draw out of this game. We were not good at all. Everton were, I wouldn't say they were amazing either, but yeah, we weren't good in this game at all, so shouldn't complain too much about a draw, but realistically, if we want to go places, we need to start beating teams like Everton away from home. Everton are struggling at the bottom of the table this season, so that was quite disappointing, but also kind of fortunate the fact we got away with a draw. After that, it was absolutely shocking. At home to Swindon, we beat them 5-2 in the FA Cup 4th round. We went 1-0 down in this game, though, through Jacob Wakeling in the 13th minute. We almost went into half-time 1-0 down, but Alanga made it 1-1, and then in the second half, when Ronaldo decided to wake up, we had a little bit of a rout there. We went 5-1 up in the end. They got a second goal, though, through Louis Reed. So, disgraceful to see 2 goals for Swindon there, but we did get through the tie nonetheless. After that, we had a thriller against Tottenham. Of course, we lost 5-3 away at Tottenham earlier on in the season. We got revenge against them by beating them 4-3 at home. So, in our games against Tottenham, there's been 15 goals in 2 games, which is absolute madness. We went 1-0 up through Jadon Sancho. They paid us back to make it 1-1 through Bentancur on a free kick. Rashford made it 2-1. They paid us back again through Heung-min Son to make it 2-2. But then Rashford made it 3-2 in the second half, and Sancho made it 4-2, finding a little bit of breathing space. But then he got a third goal in the 88th minute. I was very, very nervous at this point. Very, very nervous. But thankfully, we held on there. So defensively, in the last 2 games there, Swindon and Tottenham, seeing 5 goals. Not great, but we did score 9. So we're going to have a weak defence. As he's have a great attack, and we can outscore them. And that's what we did. Sancho and Rashford are braces in this game. So, and all in all, it is against Tottenham, one of the stronger teams in the league. So, it's a win at the end of the day against one of our biggest competitions. So that was great. That was really great. After that, we backed it up with a 5-0 win at home to Aston Villa, which was very, very nice as well. So as I said, lots of goals scored, especially at home. Rashford with a hat-trick in this game. Fernandes and Williams on the score sheet as well. Rashford, by the way, is absolutely flying this season. Get to him in a second. After that, we played Gil Vicente at home in the Europa Conference League first leg of the knockout round. Beat them 3-0. Ronaldo, Alanga and Sancho on the score sheet there. Was by far the better team in the game, but I was very nervous. It was only 1-0 for a long time. But Alanga made it 2-0 in the 79th, and Sancho got the third goal in the 93rd minute there, which was nice. After that, another smashing at home. We beat Southampton 4-0 at home this time. Rashford, Sancho, Eriksen, Casemiro on the score sheet there. It was 4-0 at half time. They got a player sent off in the second half as well. Unfortunately, couldn't add any more goals though, but again, lovely win. We beat Gil Vicente 2-1 away in the second leg. Cristiano Ronaldo were a brace in this game. We then played Fulham away from home, drew 1-1. Which was disappointing again. Went 1-0 down through Mitrovic in their first shot in the game. Dominated this one, which was disappointing as well. Rashford made it 1-1. We should have won the game comfortably, but unfortunately, we cannot win away from home in the league currently. And after that, they played Cardiff at home in the FA Cup 5th round. Went 1-0 down in this game as well, but Ronaldo made it 1-1, 2-1, and 3-1. And Lindelof got a goal back in the 83rd minute as well to make it 4-1. Bear in mind, they scored in the 28th minute through Shea Ojo. Less than a minute later, they had a player sent off. Went down 10 men, so that was very nice, very fortunate for us. But saying that though, we were by far a better team at this point in the first place. We should have been winning the game at this stage, not losing the game. So yeah, deserved the win, but it does look a lot better for us the fact that they scored a goal and then had a player sent off. So that was definitely fortunate for us. But yeah, it's going really well so far. As I said, we cannot win away from home though. You see here, away to Fulham 1-1, away to Everton 1-1, away to Villa 1-1, away to Newcastle 2-2 as well. Also lost away to Brighton 3-2. Last time we won away from home was away to Palace 3-0. So although this new style I've gone with is looking really, really good, especially at home, away from home we're yet to win with it. But saying that, as I said, can't complain too much because we're not losing either. But away to Chelsea today, I would not be too angry if the draw is carried on, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's get to the first game. Then away to Chelsea. They're a much stronger team these days. We beat them 1-0 at home. The last time we played them, I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw, as I said. Anyway, this is the team for today's game. We've got De Gea in goal, Porro right back, Shaw left back, Varane and Lacroix centre backs. We've got Casemiro, Eriksen and Fernandes in midfield, Antony on the right, Elanga on the left and Rashford up front. So I did say in the last episode that I went for a little bit of a change in the style. Of course, the gegenpress was not working at all. I changed to a controlled possession. I did make a couple of changes to it. I was going with standard passing for the last... for a while, actually, to be fair, but I decided to change it back to shorter in the recent times. I also added overlap right in here as well because of Pedro Porro being on wing-back attack. I haven't added overlap left, though, because I don't think Shaw's that great going forward. Pedro Porro does his best work there, and also he's probably he's the best crosser in the team, 17 crossings, so I want him going forward as much as possible. In transition, I changed it from nothing here to counter as well. And out of possession, I don't think I changed anything. So it's pretty much a controlled possession. I've made a couple of tweaks to the tactic, but all in all, it's pretty much a controlled possession. But it's going really well for us. In terms of the player roles, well, De Gea is no longer a sweeper keeper because he cannot be a sweeper keeper. He's absolutely terrible at it. And the goalkeeper on defending, he's been quite impressive. If he wasn't on 375k a week, I'd offer him a new contract. Even if he was on 200k a week at least, that would be at least a lot better, wouldn't it? But 375k a week, I can't justify it. I can't justify it. He's been quite a good keeper for us this season, De Gea, but I cannot justify that disgusting wage. Pedro Porro, of course, is the wing-back and attack. I'll change the inverted wing on to support now then to obviously supplement Porro a little bit. The rest of the defenders are on the same roles as what I used to have. I also got Casemiro on ball in field to defend, of course. And in recent times as well, I was playing with box-to-box midfielder, but I thought, you know what? I think it makes more sense to have a deep line playmaker and support there, and I think Eriksen suits that role really well. So I've got him on deep line playmaker and support. Fernandes is pushing forward a little bit more on attack midfielder there, and Rashford has advanced forward, and Elanga inverted winger attack. So, Chelsea away from home. I'll happily take a draw in this game. Will we do it? Let's find out. I mentioned that I was going to say something about Rashford, didn't I? He's been absolutely ridiculous this season. He's scored 19 goals in 22 games this season in the league, so he's absolutely flying. He knows where the back of the net is, put it that way. He's got 21 goals in just 23 starts this season, all competitions as well, so he's doing really well for us this season. He's actually a wanted man now as well. He's wanted by PSG, so... Wow, if they offer big bucks for him, I could be tempted to sell. But saying that, he's been so good for us this season. Homegrown player at the club, of course. He's absolutely banging the goals in for fun, so I'm not interested in selling him. Rashford has been absolutely ridiculous this season. Another one who's absolutely flying as well is Jadon Sancho. Unfortunately, got a slight injury for today's game, so he's on the bench for today. But yeah, what a player he's been as well. Also, this is Zinedine Zidane in charge of Chelsea these days, and they've been really, really better underneath him. Graham Potter did not last very long at all, has to be said. He wasn't doing too well. But Zidane's come in and steadied the ship, that is for sure. And Chelsea, looking more like a mid-table club this season, looking like they should be finishing in the top 6 now, which is a big turnaround from where they were, to be honest. So, looking much better. I did say about Rashford, but didn't do too well there. But saying that, we got the ball back. Please remember, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out. And he much appreciated as well. So, back on the highlight here. It's been a little bit all over the place a minute. Chelsea are definitely the better team in the early stages here. As you'd expect, to be honest. Here's Koulibaly to Thiago Silva. Pass out to Breuer, but Lacroix wins ahead of Elanga. Rashford, though, his pace against Silva and Koulibaly could do well for us. Havertz has scored, but I'm pretty sure he's offside there, to be honest. He did look a mile offside. But yeah, I was checking it, but yeah, I think that's offside. Yeah, it's definitely offside. Dodged the bullet a little bit there. We haven't been very good in these early stages, have we? Definitely under the cosh here. Massively under the cosh. He demands some more from the players, I think. We haven't had a shot in the game yet. Getting really dominated here. Got a corner, though. Eriksen to take it. Crosses it in. Mendy gathers it with ease. Obviously, Edward Mendy is quite a good keeper. He's been he's out of the team in recent times, though, isn't he? To Kepa. Shouldn't be at the club, Kepa, should he? What he did to poor Maurizio Sarri. Refusing to come off the pitch. Should be at the club. What a disgrace. Anyway, here's Pedro Porro. Been quite decent so far, but nothing sensational. Got a couple of assists already. Get the ball nicely there. Went all the way back to De Gea, though, for some reason. Here's Lacroix. But that Porro been solid so far, but nothing sensational. Drives forward nicely with the ball, though. Still going with the ball. So he doesn't give it away and be out of position. Here's Porro again. It's going to be our first chance in the game. Porro. He can cross the ball, that's for sure. What on earth is Mendy doing? Oh, my word. Very strange goalkeeper. Somehow that's gone for a corner. Very, very bizarre. Eriksen with a corner here. Is this going to lead to something? Eriksen. Varane? No. Oh, Antony's been bundled over, hasn't he? No, the referee's not even checking it. Well, this has been a long old highlight. And this led to nothing in the end. I had to check the settings again there. Because I did mention before that FootballManager's just decided to do a debater to put my matches on full match at some point. It just changed from key highlights to full match in one of the games, and also it's I was meant to video Newcastle and Chelsea for the last episode, but for some reason the beta decided to turn the sounds on as well. I'm not going mad, it genuinely happened. I don't know why. But anyway, enough talk of that. We were 1-0 down in this game. Havertz with the goal. It's been a pathetic first half from us, to be honest. Absolutely abysmal. And I'm thinking about changes already, to be honest. Been very, very poor. You see, I'll keep the match momentum on here a little bit on here now as well, and I'll try and keep an eye on that. Just try and keep how we're doing in terms of momentum. And at the moment, it's been all Chelsea. At half-time, we're 1-0 down. I did say I'd take a draw in this game, but a loss I will not take. Not been very good at all, really. You know, I'm going to bring my main man on, Jadon Sancho. He's got a slight injury. I think it's a tight fire or something. He's out for 1 day, so he's that good. I need to risk him in a sort of game like this. So Sancho on, Alanga off. Coming into the second half, Porro throwing into Bruno Fernandes. That's a Porro. It's Casemiro. Been poor this season, Casemiro. Very hit and miss. So many yellow cards as well. It's mental. I've never seen someone get so many yellow cards in all my life. Lovely ball out to Sancho. Here he is on the pitch already. Can he make something happen? Fernandes got a score. What sort of finish was that? All we had to do was put some sort of power behind it. It's in the back of the net. What is that? He just passed it to Mendy. What an idiot. Sancho already had created something. How has he missed that from 2 yards out? Bruno Fernandes. That is awful. That is absolutely awful. What a cheap corner to give away as well. No, he hasn't given it away, but Shaw's just decided to assist Aubameyang. Well done, Luke. That's lovely. Oh, okay. Any defenders anywhere? No? Okay. That's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Come on, boys. Reece James with a long throw up. Long throw there. Shaw wins ahead of though. Here's Fernandes. Should be 1-1. Should have scored, shouldn't he? Here's Casemiro to Lacroix. What are you doing? Anthony just standing still there like he's seen a ghost. What is he doing? He hasn't scored many goals, Anthony. I think he's scored 2 goals all season. He's got a lot of assists, though, to be fair to him. He can create goals, but I would like him to actually score some goals as well. Certainly nowhere near close to being the perfect outfit, that is for sure. But as I say, a lot better in recent times. We were unbeaten for a long time now, but could be losing this game, couldn't we? Saying that, the game's not over yet, and we're still creating chances. Anyway, lovely ball from Shaw to Sancho. Can he create another chance here? Sancho! Oh. Got a corner out of it though, but this game should be 1-1 now. We really are dominating this game. Well, not dominating the game, but we're the better team in the game now. In the start of the early second half here. Anyway, Eriksen with corner. Havertz clears at the goal scorer. Well, I think it's time for another change or two. Who to bring on though? You know, I'm going to bring Anthony Martial on, and I'm going to put him up front because Rashford is not doing well up front today. And no, let's take Luke Shaw off as well. Let's bring on Malacia. Let's see if Malacia can do anything. 30 minutes to go. It's only 1-0. It should be 1-0 though. It should not be 1-0. We should be, well, I'd argue the case we should be winning the game, to be honest. Fernandes should have scored to make it 1-1. I probably could have scored that, to be honest. It just needed a little bit of power. That was it. Just a tiny bit of power. Going to be 1-1 right now. But anyway, Mendy with a goal kick. Still nowhere near close to being over yet. 28 minutes to go, of course. Here's Sterling though. If it goes 2-0, we're definitely in the poop, as they say. Should be dealt with. It is dealt with. Pedro Porro did say he can't defend, but he did it right there. Anyway, here's Lacroix. Back to De Gea. No mistakes here, please. De Gea's distribution is terrible. And, oh my word, where's Mendy going? Martial, lob him! Lob him! Oh, you idiot. Here's Rashford on the left now. He's passing with ease. Cut it back. Shoot! How's this game not... How have we not scored yet? We've been the better team in the game, especially the second half here. Been the better team in the game, in my opinion. You know what? I think it's time. for Ronaldo to come on. Let's see what Cristiano can do. And, you know what? Van der Beek can come on as well. He'll come on for Eriksen. Alright, 20 minutes to go. I've made a little bit of tweak to the tactics as well. Got a little bit more attacking here. Gone positive. Got a little bit more players forward as well. Let's see if we can get a goal back here. We don't deserve to lose the game. Played quite well in this game. Got another highlight. 12 minutes to go. Malacia with a throw into Sancho. Back to Malacia. He crosses it in. There's Mars. What's he doing there? Who does he think he is scoring like that? He's not going to score like that, man, Martial. Anyway, Mendy with a goal kick. Lacroix wins ahead over Loftus-Cheek. Here's Van der Beek on the pitch now as well. He loses out very easily. Here's Thiago Silva. Tries to find Pulisic. He does find Pulisic. Now here's Chilwell. Going a little bit more attacking here. He's going to leave us a little bit vulnerable at the back maybe. But De Gea gathers it easily there. Pulisic with a wasted opportunity. 7 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go now. Chelsea free kick. Pulisic to take it. I don't think he's going to score from there. Lacroix clears it. Ronaldo, get there. Malacia. It's Sancho. What are you doing, Sancho? What is that? What on earth is that? Sometimes you look at some of these passes and you think, what on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? What is that? What are you even thinking? Come on, we deserve at least a draw in this game. This would be a disappointing defeat. We don't deserve it at all. They have not been good in this game at all. Still time though. 5 minutes. Where's Porro going? Where are you off to, mate? What's he doing? He's going the right direction now. A bit like Forrest Gump, isn't he? Running the wrong way. Anyway, here's Martial. Great move, by the way. Brilliant. Anyway, here's Raphael Varane. Stop talking about Forrest Gump, Kenny. Playing for manager here. Van der Beek. Sancho, please. Oh my word. What an awful finish. How are we not drawing? 3 minutes to go. It's game over now, isn't it? Oh well. How disappointing. The unbeaten run has come to an end. We didn't deserve to lose the game, though, did we? But you cannot take your chances. This is what you get. This is what you get. 15 shots, 7 on target, 1.79 XG. Jadon Sancho made a big difference coming off the bench there, didn't he? He probably should have scored a chance. Fernandes, well, he missed a point-blank effort there. That should be 1-1. That should definitely be a goal. The other ones, okay, you can argue your case a little bit, but that one should be a goal. It should be a draw right now, but unfortunately we've lost the game. So that's very disappointing, of course. I can take some positives out of the game. We played quite well again. Obviously, we created a lot of chances against a good Chelsea side, it has to be said. Jadon Sancho did really well. Van der Beek did well when he came on. Casemiro had a good game. Acquired a good game as well. But ultimately, we're not here for performances. We're here for results. It's now 6 away matches in a row without a win in the league. And it's a loss at the end of the day, so that is disappointing, it has to be said. Hopefully we can bounce back against Newcastle, though. We're at home, so we should do. As I said, we're very good at home, and we've scored a lot of goals at home. We're still in we're still in pole position almost to qualify for top 4, of course. We're 7 points clear of Tottenham, same amount of games played, with only 4 points behind Liverpool as well, with a game in hand. So definitely a very strong position for the top 4 still, but that is a defeat, and I don't like it at all. Anyway, got to play Astana at home, off camera now, in the Europa Conference League round of 16. Of course, should not be a problem for us whatsoever. Got to rest the entire team for that game. Hopefully it doesn't backfire too much. And I'll bring you back for Newcastle at home. Well, that was pretty easy. I think it's safe to say we're going through to the quarterfinal. Beat Astana 5-0 at home very comfortably. I only had 1 shot in the game. That came very, very late on as well. So I was hoping for a nice little whitewash there, but unfortunately, I finally got a shot in the game. Elanga with a goal, Ronaldo with a brace as well, Van der Beek and Anthony with goals as well. So yeah, very, very comfortable with that. Of course, we just lost away to Chelsea 1-0 there, but hopefully we can make up for that by beating Newcastle at home. Also, in terms of the FA Cup, we'll be given a very, very tricky draw away to Liverpool in that quarter-final there. So what a game that's going to be in the FA Cup. A trip to Anfield. Can we beat Liverpool at Anfield? That'll be very, very nice. Anyway, let's get straight into this game then. At home to Newcastle, as I said, at home recently, we've been smashing the goals in for fun. So I'm expecting a victory here, to be honest. In terms of the team sheet, Malacia comes in at left back in place of Luke Shaw. He's picked up another injury. He picks up injuries all season. I know he's injury prone, but he's surprised me a little bit. He's out for 5 to 11 days of pulled abdominal muscle. I think that's one of my main priorities for next season as well as a left back, because Luke Shaw is injured for half the season and Malacia is nowhere near good enough, or nor is Lisandro Martinez. So a left back is a must for next season, that is for sure. Also, anyone else coming to the team? Sancho starts as well in place of Elanga. Did Elanga start or was it Martial? It was one of the two. Anyway, Sancho starts today's game. So Newcastle at home. Can we bounce back after losing to Chelsea? Well, let's find out. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm expecting a victory here. As I said, at home, Old Trafford has been a fortress in recent times, so I'm expecting that to continue today. Here's Raphael Varane, first highlight of the game. He passed it to Casemiro. Now here's Lacroix. Still need a lot of places to strengthen in the team still. Hopefully we get given a lot of money next season. We shall see. Anyway, Rashford, the goal-scoring machine. Here he is. Oh my word, what a goal. What a goal from Marcus Rashford. Lovely little chest down on the volley, in the back of the net. Great start to the match. As I said, at home, it's completely different than we are away from home, in the league especially. But saying that, against Chelsea, they were very unlucky, weren't we? Against Fulham, we were unlucky as well. Should have won. at least one of those games for sure. So a little bit of luck in there as well, but at home it's just Old Trafford is a fortress currently. But saying that, it's still very early on here, so kind of get too carried away. But 1-0 up already. Rashford with the goal there. Anyway, back on the highlight. Here's De Vrij. We pass it to Mancini, who I think they've signed from Roma. Does he play for Roma these days? Anyway, Pedro Porro did well there. Headed it back to De Gea, just in front of St. Maximin. Here is De Gea. I said, been a good goalkeeper for this season, De Gea, but I cannot justify paying 375k a week for him. Even if he took a pay cut, he's not going to take that much of a pay cut, is he? Let's be honest. So, yeah, no chance. No chance he can offer the new contract. Same Ronaldo as well, of course. 475k a week is madness. Anyway, Malacia, are you in the game, mate? You waking up, pal? He might get sold in the summer, to be honest. He's been that poor. Anyway, here's Rashford for his second goal of the game. Oh, it's another brilliant goal there. Back on the highlight, it's a free kick chance for Newcastle here. St. Maximin to take it. De Gea just keeps it out. And he gathers it. That was dangerous there. I didn't think he'd go for goal there, to be honest, St. Maximin. But we got a free kick here. I don't think Christian's going to shoot from there. He crosses it in. Lacroix's there. Off the bar. Mancini clears it. Back to Lacroix again. How did he get there? Anyway, here's Sancho. He has it in. Agurchan catches it there. And quite a lively start to the match here. The front three's doing well, as you can see. Sancho is a really good player this season. Really, really good player for us. Varane wins the header over Isaac there. Or Isak, however you want to call him. Of course, he's very good in the air. He's a very tall lad. Another ball into Rashford. Can he make it 2-0 this time? Again, what is he doing? What is this control Rashford keeps doing in this game? What on earth is going on? What on earth is he going on? Hits the bar again, but what's happening with his touches? Back on the highlight again. Here's Isak to Almiron. Oh, great. Malacia gets there though, and here's Anthony. Anthony does well there. Still going Anthony. Alright, does it all himself. Does well though. It's Fernandes. He misses out, loses out there. And now here comes Almiron on the counter-attack. Of course, the man resurgent. After Jack Grealish basically said he was useless, which I think is a bit rich coming from him, since Almiron scored more goals and got assists in him this season, so maybe he should shut his mouth, to be honest. Anyway, not my business. Anyway, on the attack again, here's Fernandes. Passing it through to Rashford. He's through again. Come on, this time Rashford. Oh, my word. Would say, could he find the back of the net? He's already found the back of the net, but he could have got a hat-trick by now. Probably should have had a hat-trick, to be fair. Very lively first half, but somehow it's still 1-0. Got another chance here, though. Corner through Eriksen. Crosses it in. It's cleared, though, unfortunately. Now here's Sancho. Crosses it back to Eriksen. He's in the box now. Eriksen, shoot! He does shoot and he scores. Question mark there with the keeper there. He's got his head in his hands, as he should do. But we don't care. Christian Eriksen makes it 2-0. Get in. Let's see this again. Was that Sancho who switched the play back to Eriksen there? I think it was. Yeah, Eriksen's not even quite on the screen here. So I was thinking he may be offside. But he comes to Eriksen. No one's closing him down. He runs into the box. Hits the goalkeeper's shoulder, goes to the back of the net. Finally get that second goal. Not Rashford with the second goal, though. It's Eriksen. Well, we dominated this first half. We deserve to go into half-time at least 2-0 up, let's be honest. So, looking very good at home again against a good Newcastle team as well, it has to be said. Obviously, doing really well in real life. And they're doing quite good in this save here as well. They're in 8th in the league, I think, or 7th in the league. So, it's not an easy game by any means. Anyway, back on the highlight. Here's Sancho. Just 2 minutes into the second half, but he loses out to Bruno Guimaraes very easily there. Now here's Isak, who passes out to St. Maximin. I wouldn't like if they get a goal back immediately into the second half, but Pedro Porro wins the ball back there nicely as well, as he's on the yellow card, so it's a little bit dangerous. Anthony passes it to Casemiro. He passes it back to Varane. He passes it to Lacroix. Just taking it easy here, boys. Take it easy. Lacroix slowing the tempo down. Love it. Love that. Eriksen into Sancho. Lovely ball from Sancho to Rashford. Can he get his second goal of the game finally? I think Rashford's having a little bit of a playtime today. I don't quite know what's going on in this game, to be honest. He's trying all sorts. He's a man full of confidence. Unfortunately, he hasn't scored any more goals, but he has scored a goal today, so that is something, I guess. Sancho on a yellow card. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to bring on Elanga. And also Porro on a yellow card as well. I'm going to take him off and bring on Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams, he's quite a decent backup right back, to be honest. Not really missing Dalot or Wan-Bissaka at all. Williams is more than good enough as a backup right back. also played left back as well. Homegrown at the club as well, as I said. So he's a great little player to have, Williams. Another change here. Eriksen is knackered. Fernandes is knackered as well. So who do I bring on? Van der Beek comes on for one of them. He comes on for Eriksen. And another change I can make here. I'll bring on Martinez for Malacia's had a good game. What is going on? Malacia's in the green. What is happening? Tyrell Malacia with a 7.1. Is he feeling alright? Anyway, brought on Lisandro Martinez. He's just back from injury, but those two have been terrible this season. But Malacia in this game has actually put a good rating. Here's Brandon Williams, doing really well. He shoots. Not known for his finishing, but he did really well there. I mean, great goal, that. That was Messi. They'll be talking about that for the end of time. Unbelievable from Brandon, that. Look at the match momentum here. We absolutely dominated this game. Deserves to be more than 2-0, it has to be said. Definitely deserves to be more than 2-0. Oh, don't tell me you're going to get a goal back late here and make it nervy. Same Maximan with a corner. Crosses it in, man. Oh, they almost did. Van der Beek clears it for another corner though. They score here. It's going to be a very, very nervy end to this match. Same Maximan with another corner. Crosses it in. Casemiro gets his head to the ball. That should be it now. Oh no, back again for another corner. Cleared again. Here's Callum Wilson. Should be in the box really, shouldn't he? Gets it back again. Here's De Vrij to Manquillo. Back to De Vrij. Oh, don't score now, whatever you do. Oh my God, Rashford. Keep your head, mate. Keep your head, Rashford. What is going on? Everyone just keeps giving the ball away to each other. What is happening here? Again, but we get it back. Varane. Bit of composure, please. Anthony. Look down the right. Look at Williams. Look at Williams. What are you doing? Where's he going again? Anyway, he keeps the ball. Anthony just does what he wants. He does whatever he wants. Sometimes, most of the time it pays off, so we'll let him off. Anyway, here's Alanga. Looking for Rashford again. Will he finally get his second goal in the game? He does finally get his second goal in the game. His 24th goal of the season. What a season he's having. If it weren't for Erling Haaland, well, he'd be top goals from the league, I think. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you Erling Haaland's goal record after this game. You know how ridiculous he is in real life? I don't know if he'll get this many goals in real life as he does in this first season here in my save. So we'll have a look at it after this game. If this is true about Erling Haaland, this bloke is he's unstoppable. He's unstoppable. He's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, we all know that about Erling Haaland. Still on this match here. It's Van der Beek to Casemiro. Can we get a fourth goal here? Anthony, look down the right. Brandon Williams keeps overlapping there very nicely. Anthony never sees him. Anyway, it's Fernandes. Make it 4. What are you doing? Don't know what you're doing, but I like it. I like it a lot. 4-0. We are brilliant at home. Absolutely brilliant. Just why can't we take this home football to away from home? I'm not saying we have to win 4 or 5-0 away from home, but can we start winning away from home at least? What a goal from Bruno Fernandes, though. Absolutely brilliant. That is cheeky, isn't it? That is absolutely cheeky. 4-0, though, against a good Newcastle side. Get in. Very happy with that. Started off poorly for us, losing 1-0 away to Chelsea. But we didn't deserve to lose, let's be honest. But we bounced back very nicely with a 4-0 win. Marcus Rashford again with another 2 goals. Takes his tally out for 24 for the season, which is brilliant. Love that. Great win that. Anyway, I told you about Erling Haaland. Let's go show you his goal scoring record here. Anyway, after that win, we remain in third place, of course. We've got 2 games in hand over Liverpool. And we've also got 1 game in hand over Arsenal and Tottenham. And we're 7 points clear of Tottenham in 5th place. So still very, very comfortably into in the top 4 there. I think our game in hand as well is away to Wolves. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think it's away to Wolves. Of course, we've got 2 games in hand over Liverpool. So we'll see about that. But yeah, in a very, very comfortable position still. Obviously, this season, the main aim is top 4. Anyway, I mentioned Erling Haaland, didn't I? This season, he got 37 goals already. He's got 37 goals in 26 starts. So yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good. So it's likely that he could get to 50 goals this season, which is madness. Saying that though, does that sound too mad in real life the way he's played? If he stays injury free, then probably could get 50 league goals. So yeah, it's a very scary thought. Marcus Rashford sitting there in 3rd place with 21. Mo Salah, the only one who scored more than him as well, with 22. So Rashford is having an absolutely blinding season as well. Anthony with 14 assists this season. Absolutely flying. As I say, you don't score goals. You only scored 2 in the league, but 14 assists. Very, very nice. Anyway, nice way to end the episode, of course. As I said, at home, we're absolutely flying. Unfortunately, we lost to Chelsea there, but a lovely win there at home to Newcastle 4-0. Just beat Astana 5-0 as well. playing them next away in the second leg. So get to rest the entire team again because we've got a massive game coming after that, away to Liverpool in the FA Cup quarter-final. Talking of Liverpool though, I think I'll bring you back for the games away to Wolves, which I think is our game in hand, and away to Liverpool as well in the league. Of course, Liverpool beat us at home 3-1. Casemiro got sent off after 5 minutes of that game, so looking for revenge there. Of course, it's going to be very hard, especially the fact that we cannot win away from home. But if we can beat Brentford away or Wolves away as well, both of them going into the Liverpool game, maybe I can give us a little bit of confidence away from home as well. And also, if we could beat Liverpool away in the FA Cup quarter-final, could give us some confidence there going to Anfield. So we'll see what happens. But make sure you join for the next episode, guys. Away to Wolves and away to Liverpool. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember, if you like the video, to hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button, please, guys. It really helped me out. And much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you for the next one.